It's a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by legendary writer Edith Wharton. The Age of Innocence explores themes of love, desire, and societal expectations. And there's a stage adaptation that you can catch right now at DC's Arena Stage. News 4's Jummy Olabanji spoke to one of the stars, who you may recognize from a popular children's film in the 90s.
Joining us now to talk all about it is one of the stars, Paolo Montalban. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Jummy.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so first of all, love the book. Yeah. And it just, obviously, you can see just by this artwork, gorgeous stage production
lush.
Here. Love that word, lush. So The Age of Innocence, we know, is about like the 1870s New York, set in the Gilded Age, yes, so to speak. For those maybe not familiar with the story, talk to us about what it's about and what they can expect.
At its heart is Newland Archer. He's a young upcoming lawyer who becomes engaged to a socialite, May Welland. And her cousin from Europe comes over, escaping her brutish husband, and he ends up falling in love with her cousin. You
know, I love a good, love triangle on stage. Yeah, always good.
Sure.
So our viewers may recognize you from the 1997 film Cinderella, or starring in Broadway over the years. But why did you want to be a part of this production and this story?
When I went to audition for it, the room was a panel of female-led creatives, led by Hana, Sharif, and the writer Karen Zacarías. I just felt like it was important to be able to collaborate with these great minds and these great creative souls.
There have been several adaptations of this story, including the Martin Scorsese film from the 90s. Maybe what's different from this one, and what makes it special at Arena Stage in particular?
Hana's ability to call down some of the best designers to help her out with her vision. One of our designers, Fabio Toblini, is our costume designer. He came out of retirement for this.
Oh,
from
wow.
Italy, and he's like hand embroidering the dresses. Some of the design elements will literally take the audience's breath away. You'll hear them go, and they feel so immersed in it that they're actually talking back at the show while it's happening. It's one of those really fantastic moments.
Oh, I love that. You brought up audience reaction. Is there a scene from the show that's maybe just like your favorite, or you just you love, that you really kind of identify with, or you feel is the most powerful?
Oh, there's so many of those, because it is the staid 1870s. There's so much pent-up sexual tension that's not overt. So when it is released in maybe just like removing a glove or something like that, you can literally hear a pin drop in the audience. It's just
I love
electrifying.
It. Yes, you know what? DC audiences need a little more of that, I'm sure, okay? So The Age of Innocence, we know, was published more than 100 years ago, but it still resonates with audiences today. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because what we're going through right now in our political climate is kind of similar to what was going through, what they were experiencing during the Gilded Age. There was a lot of economic disparity. There was mass immigration. There were a lot of new norms that were being established, and people were getting used to it, right? And we're kind of getting used to all of these new norms now, too.
Definitely another reason to go check that out. Cannot wait. The Age of Innocence. Paolo Montalban, thank you so much for coming in. Age of Innocence running at Arena Stage through March 30th. You can get your tickets online or at the box office.